Okay, welcome to my first and probably only YouTube tutorial. I am going to show you how to fold a fitted sheet. Now when you fold a flat sheet, it is very easy to get it into a nice perfect little rectangle because it already is a nice perfect rectangle, and all you do is just keep folding it in half until you get something like this. Fitted sheets are a little more difficult because they have all those elastic bands that fit around the edges of the mattress. However, it's pretty easy to find the rectangle if you just remember that the top of the sheet is a rectangle that fits on your bed. So I'm just going to unfold this fitted sheet that I have to get started to show you just how easy it is. Okay, so to find the rectangle, you need to find the seams in the corners of the sheet. And you want to start with the shorter side of the rectangle. And for me, that's the side that does not have elastic in the bottom. And I'm pretty sure that's true of most sheets. These are the only sheets I'm changing these days, so it's the only example I have to give you. What I always do is I poke my finger into the end of the seam on both sides of the end that I'm working with. So I pull it taut across, and I have a very easy to see line there. And then I pinch the ends of those seams and pull it taut again and bring it out and fold it. So I bring the ends of the seams together and then come across along that line that I've already made. So there is the top of my fold. And then we come down here, and the second end's a little more tricky because you need to keep the other end pinched. Again, we're pinching the ends of the seams down here. And so we just go down to our other end and find the ends of the other two seams and hold the sheet by the ends of the seams and pull it across and come out and make our fold again by pinching the ends of the seams together. So now we have two ends that are very nicely folded, but we've got all this stuff in the middle. What do we do with that? So you're holding the two ends of the fitted sheet pinched at the seams. Now you want to take those and bring them together. So now you've got all four ends of the seams in one hand here. And then you take the middle of the other two seams, like you're gonna fold it roughly into fourths. So pull that as tight as it'll go, and it's not going to be a straight line, as you can tell. Like mine is, I'm holding it across, and it's a slanted line. So don't expect it to be a perfect rectangle. That's not what we're going for to get to this stage. And then you come down along the other side that has no elastic on it, and just pull it out neatly. And then I like to put the whole thing down on my bed because I know it's a big enough area for me to work with. So now you've got three sides of a rectangle and then all the elastic on top. In order to make to squeeze a fitted sheet into something that you can work with, you're going to want to fold it into thirds from here. With a flat sheet, you would fold it into fourths, but it's just a little bit different for the fitted sheet because of all that elastic. So what I do is I just find this, kind of roughly find the spot where it looks like the elastic ends, and you can find a straight line across. And then you just fold the sheet over like so. Pretty simple. And then you just kind of eyeball and see where you have to fold it to make it an even thirds. You're not worried about what the elastic looks like because you're essentially tucking the elastic in, so you don't need to worry. You want to hide it. So what you're worried about, what looks good, are the three sides left over. And so you fold it into thirds, and then you pull it across. And so now you've pretty much hidden your elastic, you know, as you can tell, this isn't perfect. You know, down here, I can't get it to pull into a straight corner, but that's fine because we're going to tuck that away too. And in order to get it into a nice size that will match the flat sheet, which has been folded into fourths, you just fold it into thirds again. So with the flat sheet, you keep going into fourths until it's nice and small and you know, and to the size that you want it. And with the fitted sheet, you just keep folding into thirds. And so I just go one on top of the other. You can do it however you want, but that's how it's going to get to the size that you want. And so when you're finished, you've got all your nasty elastic tucked away, and you are left with a nice sheet, you know, that's very easy to fold up. And what's even more nice is that you can put the folded flat sheet on top, and you've got your nice little sheet set that is ready to go in the closet. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I don't do tutorials on a regular basis. This is just, I saw something on Facebook that said, how do you fold a fitted sheet? And I thought to myself, well, I know how to do that. So that's why I made this video. But if it's not clear in any way, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer the question, or if I need to, I'll, you know, make another, you know, a sequel to this video so that it can be a little more clear. But the basic principles are you take your flat sheet and just fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half until you're all done. And then with the fitted sheet, you do start by folding it in half by grasping you find the ends of the seams and fold them together until you can get it into fourths, and then from there you go into thirds, and you'll do that twice. But feel free to leave any comments, questions, and thanks so much for watching. And may your linen closet be nice and organized. Take care.